One of my male besties the other day told me that he loves me platonically, and when I tell you, I almost cried. I almost cried just thinking about it now. Because I think for a lot of us women, you know that you have certain male friends who it's a platonic relationship, but if you gave them the green light, they would absolutely run it. And with this person, I even met him initially as a potential romantic interest, but stopped very suddenly saying, like, I think that there's good potential here for us to be friends, and I would like to not ruin that by pursuing something that doesn't go anywhere. And he at first didn't necessarily agree to that, but after a while, he was like, you know what, you clocked it way before I did, that I think we were meant to be really good friends. And I appreciate that you were able to set that boundary so that we didn't cross any lines. But hearing him say it now, like after years of us being friends, he has other female friends, I have other male friends, but I just realized, like, I don't really have people who say that to me like that. Like, we're all out here talking about how trash the dating scene is, you know, and me and him even talk about our, like, dates and stuff like that we go on. But you never really think about how much of that is you trying to find somebody who will just say, I love everything about you, that is a person of the opposite sex. And I don't even know why we're wired that way, why we are so, like, you know, craving for attention from the opposite gender, or if you're queer, the same gender, or no gender, whatever you're into, you know? But like my, you know, female besties, like, they tell me they love me all the time. It's nothing. But hearing it from a person who is a platonic human being who you guys could have attraction to one another, but you have decided that you want to just be friends, there is something actually really special about that. And I am ashamed to say I don't necessarily know that I've really had that before. In my 34-ish years on this earth, I have never had a platonic male friend who I thought did not have ulterior motives. That is insane. So yeah, if you are a male who has female friends and you earnestly love them platonically, but you are nervous to express those feelings because you don't want them to come across the wrong way, I just want you to figure out how to say it, because I don't think that you know how much it will bring joy to her heart to hear you say, I genuinely don't want anything from you. I appreciate you being in my life. I appreciate the perspective that you bring. I appreciate the conversations that we're able to have. I appreciate your presence and your care and your thoughtfulness. And I do not mean that to say that I want to get you into the bedroom. I genuinely just enjoy having you in my life, and I'm glad that we are in each other's lives, and I hope that we will be for the foreseeable future. So yeah, I'm not gonna cry, I promise. I'm not gonna cry. But yeah, if you're watching this message, I love you, bro, and I'm so happy that our relationship has evolved this way. Like, I hope that you are in my life forever, and likewise.